Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, certainly under the influence still of this ocean storm that's intensifying, and even though it's pulling away, still throwing back moisture with light to moderate snow. We do expect additional small accumulations this evening before the snow intensity, at least, starts to wind down during the overnight hours. Bitter cold, gusty winds. I mean, wind chills have been running in the single digits. Now, still getting bands of moderate to at times heavy snow. Some of this darker purple, we can zoom in, especially along and really tough for the evening commute. In the Route 95, 295 split right in here, you can see some steadier and heavier snow. And out across eastern Massachusetts, with the wind coming in off the ocean, we're certainly getting what we call ocean-enhanced snow. And this will continue throughout the evening and overnight. So some of the heavier snowfall totals will be realized across east coastal Massachusetts. And up in Scituate, I know TJ just reporting in Scituate now, moderate snow and temperatures that are in the teens, and so far 7 inches of snow, probably an additional inch, and then things should be winding down later on tonight. But the snow is dry and fluffy, doesn't have that wet consistency, so not as much clinging to tree limbs and power lines. But what's on the ground will continue to blow around in the gusty winds up to 40 at times, and we're thinking an extra inch of snow this evening. You can see some of the stronger winds. I'll step out of the way. Live pictures now from Narragansett. And what happens in some cases, the road crews will clear the road only to have the wind blow snow back over it. So very slick conditions, especially on some of our secondary roads. In Providence now, the snow continues to blow sideways. The wind chill only 8 above. North wind at 17, but we're still getting some decent gusts, anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour. The actual temperature 22. Smithfield down to 19 degrees right now, so sharply colder this evening and right on through the overnight hours. We range from the low 20s on the South Shore. Taunton now coming in at 22 degrees, and wind gusts within the last hour, at least along the coastline, still gusting anywhere from 35 to 40 miles per hour. So the threat tracker remains high for this evening. The combination of blowing snow continuing, and poor travel overnight tonight. Of course, the secondary roads at least still be tough right on through early tomorrow morning. So threat tracker overnight will be in the medium level. You can see bands of snow still coming in from a storm that is still well offshore. You can see the circulation, intensifying storm now heading towards the Canadian Maritimes, but still has a decent reach as far as bringing in Atlantic moisture into our area. So the Futurecast starts off at 6 o'clock this evening. Some of the darker purples indicating some moderate snow. And then notice the trend overnight. So certainly by midnight, the intensity of the snow is easing up. It becomes more scattered by tomorrow morning. Mostly cloudy, drier at 22. Every now and then some occasional snow showers coming in off the ocean tomorrow afternoon, especially across southeastern Massachusetts, but not as steady or as heavy as what's going on across eastern Massachusetts right now. 7-day Futurecast, we are looking at snow showers and flurries tomorrow morning. Nothing really significant, essentially a dry day. Snow showers on Wednesday. This is not a storm, nothing significant at 34. Get ready for some of the coldest air of the season by this weekend. 17 above zero on Sunday with low temperatures down to 0. Chance of snow showers on Saturday and a temperature at 25. Statewide, 4 to 7 inches of snow expected with isolated 8-inch amounts. Higher totals as you head towards Plymouth County and Cape Cod up there, 7 to as much as 12 inches. At least from my perspective, around 2 o'clock coming into work, I felt like the roads were worse than they were last Friday. And I don't know if that's because we had the rain kind of intermittently with the storm last Friday. It started early. It melted. It was wet and slushy. The temperature dropped rapidly, so you form a layer of ice. Good point. And then the snow on top of that. And that's why it's so difficult on untreated surfaces. So be extra careful. All right, Tony, thanks. More coverage you can